Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined for expert analysis by my partner, Stuart Robson. And everyone here on tenterhooks, you'd have to say with good reason. It's Real Madrid up against Bayern Munich.
Well, both teams know they need to start the game well here. Try to dominate the midfield area and get their creative players on the ball. This should be an interesting game, I think.
Martin Ødegaard. Bale. Rivaldo. Just the challenge that was required. Ibarbo. And that'll be a Bayern ball. Well, no excuse to give the ball away from your own throw-in. And Real's creative tendencies coming to the fore. Rewarded for that brilliant high press. Isaac. Mane. Silva. Sadio Mane now. And Bernardo Silva has it. Danger averted. Jose Font. Ibarbo. Mane. Still pushing for that goal that would see them forge ahead. Well, I think a classic commentator's curse just then. Couldn't make the ideal pass. And he might be through here. That's a foul, and it will be a potentially dangerous free kick. Oh, brilliant technique. I'm not sure about you, Stuart, but I thought that was going in.
Well, so did I, but in the end, it comes to nothing. But what a great strike it was. It was hit so sweetly.
So 3 minutes of stoppage time it'll be. Looking for Mane. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. So back underway, and an intriguing second half in prospect. Mane. Can they forge ahead? And there is the goal that gives them a well-merited lead. It had been coming.
Well, just look how he holds off the defender. He keeps his balance and he still hits the target. What a good goal that is.
Well, the action underway. Can Real find a response now? Anthony. Well, using the space really well, but now can they push on? A fine reading of the situation, and it will be a free kick to Real Madrid. Well, Real Madrid are going to make the change now. A wonderful intervention. Andrew Robertson. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva. Robertson. Magnificent defending. Bale. And putting paid to the danger. Radetsky. Jose Font. Sadio Mane now. Mane. He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge.
Well, these Real fans are driving their team on to get this equaliser, but time is running out. Will they get another big chance?
Nicely timed tackle. Throw in then for Bayern. It's a substitution for Bayern. Bernardo Silva. Now, options are plenty. Well, relying on the goalkeeper.
Well, there's not long left now, but that just about keeps them in it.
Mane. Nacho. Real Madrid have given us away. The final whistle, and not to be for Real Madrid. They have to accept defeat. What did you think of their performance as a whole?
Well, Derek, certainly not their best performance, was it? Just a little bit off the pace for me, and obviously a disappointing result. But the key thing is they bounce back now, and they can't afford a repeat performance.
Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, ready to provide all the analysis, is Stuart Robson. And with kick-off just moments away, we really should be in for a magnificent occasion. It's Real Madrid facing Barcelona.
Well, Derek, as is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. Teammates available. Well, disappointing end to the move. Attacking possibilities for Real. Reinders. And they need to get tighter. Must take the lead here. In it goes! The goal for 1-0, and that changes the dynamic.
Well, just look at this. He keeps his composure and he almost passes it into the back of the net. That's a very good goal.
Anthony. Rivaldo. Oh, genuine chance. And a goal! An end-to-end game, and they weren't behind for long.
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
So in business once more, on the back of that very important equaliser. 1-1. Roberto Carlos. Rivaldo. On to Hamšík. And he's in. Fuller. An encouraging move from Barca. Rivaldo. Ginola. Rivaldo. It's with Hamšík. He has teammates around him. And the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. Well, underway once more, and it's going to be fascinating to see what developments occur in this second half. Bale. Anthony. Gianluca Zambrotta. High quality defending. Fuller. Now with Guti. Shevchenko. Will he? It's still alive. And second time around he scores. But the keeper left to wonder what his defenders were doing.
Well, when you see this again, I think the goalkeeper's very unlucky. He makes a good initial save, but the ball comes off of him, rebounds straight to an attacker, and the finish is excellent.
So Real restart the game. Disappointed to have conceded. Can they find an equaliser? Well, we have 30 minutes to go. And a strong tackle. Well, he took care of it defensively. Gareth Bale. Andriy Shevchenko. Bale. And on to Ginola. Well, a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Hamšík. Rivaldo. Hamšík now. Guti. Andriy Shevchenko. Fuller. It's with Çalhanoğlu. Now with Fuller. Passing it accurately. And he's through here. And a goal! They lead by 2 now. And that allows them to breathe a bit more easily.
Well, just look at this. He's so alive to the situation. That's a neat-headed goal in the end.
Substitution time it is here. So they get the ball moving again. 3-1 the scoreline here. What's going to happen next? Out of play and a Real Madrid throw-in coming up. Well, they no longer have the ball. Plenty of support here. And there goes the final whistle. It ends in defeat for Real Madrid, much to the disappointment of their supporters.
Well, Derek, I thought it was a subpar performance from them. Just didn't look as sharp as normal, and I don't think they deserved anything from the game. They need to get a better performance in next time out.
And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. My name is Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and sitting next to me, ready to give you all the analysis, is Stuart Robson. And no question, this ought to be a game that gets pulses racing. Stuart, what are you expecting?
Well, Derek, when looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
Anthony. Plenty of support here. Ginola. Can they forge ahead? And the referee's verdict is penalty kick. This to make it 1-0. Rivaldo. And there it is. Perfectly executed.
Well, here it is again. He hits this so sweetly, doesn't he? That's a brilliant goal from a top-class player.
So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. David Ginola. Rivaldo. And another one! 2 quick goals! Will it turn out to be the 2-punch knockout?
Well, as you can see, he's a great talent. What a run, what a goal, and what a player he is.
So underway once more, 2-0 the lead here. James Tavernier. Iniesta. And losing out, Iniesta. Pele. Remo Freuler. They couldn't keep it again. Anthony. Ødegaard. A goal! Another one! It's turning into an absolute demolition job.
Well, as you can see, this is absolutely brilliant. He's such a good runner with the ball, and it's a great individual goal. Brilliant from him.
So the action continues, and Real very much bossing the proceedings. Iniesta. Mukhtar. Cezinha. And it's Tavernier. And a struggle to get it away properly. And problem solved for now. Coates. Bobby Moore. Andrea Pirlo. Remo Freuler. Went in strongly, decisively. Well, the half-time interval fast approaching, and it's so far so good for Real Madrid, certainly. Stuart, your assessment?
Well, what a totally dominant performance this has been so far. Their attacking play has been a joy to watch. They've passed it forward at the right times, they've switched play quickly, and we've seen some great individual displays as well. I don't think they'll let it.
And so the second half is underway. They took quite the thrashing in that first 45. Can they turn things around now? Coates. And it's Tavernier. And successfully cut out. Bale. Bale! Abedi Pele. Straightforward piece of goalkeeping. So half an hour remaining. Rivaldo. Well, a fine piece of defending, but at the expense of a corner. They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. Ledley King. And he might be through here. Another goal! The lead grows to 4 now. A rampant display.
Well, here it is again, and it was never really in doubt, was it? He was always going to score from there.
A lopsided contest, 4-0. Martin Ødegaard. Well, nothing comes of it. Error from the keeper. Will they seize on it? Well, it comes down to the final 5 minutes. Well, a long-distance effort and a highly respectable one, Stuart.
Well, he surprised everybody, including me. It's a decent effort, you have to say.
Coates. And that is the end of the game. It goes into the books as a win for Real Madrid. What did you think of their overall performance?
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? I was particularly impressed with their play going forward. Really lively, almost cutting through.
Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. I'm Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and alongside me at the microphone is Stuart Robson. And with the atmosphere really building up nicely, we should be in for a terrific contest. It's Real Madrid facing Barcelona.
Well, Derek, as is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
Martin Ødegaard. Really inventive stuff from Real here. Very effective passing sequence. And he has options available. Oh, he looks threatening. And his teammate got him out of trouble. Gervinho. Real chance. And in range. And there it is. 1-0. Their efforts have been rewarded. And look at the celebrations. And back underway. 1-0 it is. Martin Ødegaard. Now with Zambrotta. Jose Font. Gervinho. Roberto Carlos cleverly intervening. This could level it. Can they keep it out? A Real goal from the corner would really change the complexion of the match. The clearance by Thuram. And now back with the keeper, Palwa. Lilian Thuram. Smodic's here. Gervinho has it. Traore. The free kick decision goes the way of Barcelona. So nearing the half-time break, and Real Madrid with a bit of work to do. Stuart, your thoughts on their performance?
Well, it's been a tight first half so far, but they haven't quite shown enough guile in the attacking third. If, however, they can be more dynamic in the 1v1 situations, they have the quality to turn this around.
Well, adding up all the stoppages, we will have 2 extra minutes. So a corner for Barca. What can they do with it? And it's in! A goal for Barcelona! They are the team in charge.
Let's see this again, because the delivery into the box couldn't be any better. Played into just the right area, which makes it a fairly simple finish in the end. It's a really good goal.
And there it is, the half-time whistle. So the ball is rolling again. Barcelona having already made a big first-half statement here. Is there to be a response in the second 45? Palwa. Now with Thuram. Gervinho has it. Yohan Wissa. Jonathan David. Gervinho. Can he do it? Anthony. Martin Ødegaard. David Ginola. And support available. Wilting under the pressure, and now they try to go forward. And a foul in the opinion of the referee. Now, what can they do from this free kick situation? A triple substitution from Real Madrid, something you don't see too often. Well, not quite the tantalising free kick he was hoping for. Goalkeeper's ball. Yohan Wissa. Just 20 minutes remaining now. Hamšík. Ronaldo. Intercepting it intelligently. Gervinho. David. Well, they've given him too much space, but they took care of the situation defensively. Rafinha. So deflection, and it will be a throw-in. So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. Sami Smodics. And Smodics has it. Bertrand Traoré has it. Well, a top-notch piece of defensive judgment. Well, we are going to have a decent amount of stoppage time. 3 minutes to be exact. And there goes the final whistle. It ends in defeat for Real Madrid, much to the disappointment of the supporters.
Well, Derek, they weren't at their best today, both as individuals and as a team, and they didn't deserve anything from the game. Need a much better display next time out.
Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. I'm Derek Ray, perched here on the commentary gantry, and sitting alongside me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. And no question, this ought to be a game that gets pulses racing. Stuart, your expectations?
Well, Derek, as is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
Martin Ødegaard. Andriy Shevchenko. Bale. Anthony. Real find themselves in a position of menace. Who can he pick out? And still pressing. And a goal! He's put it away! A celebratory moment!
Well, just look how he holds off the defender. He keeps his balance and he still hits the target. What a good goal that is.
Back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Günther. Isak. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Well, the attacking options appear plentiful. Shevchenko. Now with Ødegaard. And Zaha has it. Isak. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Well, it clearly was deflected, so it will be their throw-in. Wilfried Zaha. Shevchenko. Nicely timed tackle. Hamšík. Rivaldo. Bale. Martin Ødegaard. Andriy Shevchenko. Gianluca Zambrotta. Anthony. On to Bale. Anthony. And a goal it is for Real Madrid. They are on a victory course.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just look how well balanced he is. He knows he's going to be under pressure, but he shows great composure to hit the target.
That is that for the first half here. And off and running again after a dizzying first-half performance by Real. Will we see more of the same in the second 45? Zambrotta. So a throw-in here. Well, radical change here from Real Madrid. 3 substitutes to come on at once. Sol Campbell. It's with Ødegaard. Martin Ødegaard. Ronaldo. And it's fallen for Ronaldo. Oh, incredible save. And he snuffed out any sign of danger. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Zambrotta. Given away by Real Madrid. Wilfried Zaha. And the upshot of that is offside.
Well, he needed to look elsewhere because the flag was always going to go up.
Hamšík. Martin Ødegaard. Salah. Well, no danger now. Considerable momentum, courtesy of Ronaldo. But what can he produce from here? The crossbar got in the way. Well, nothing untoward happened. Isak. And the ball with Shevchenko. And King defending well. Well, they couldn't keep possession. Isak. Wilfried Zaha. Well, close to the end of this contest, and Real Madrid absolutely cruising. Stuart, your thoughts?
Well, they've controlled most of the game, haven't they? Their 1- and 2-touch passing has been sharp, the movement's been bright, and they've scored some good goals.
And that is that, the end of the game. It goes into the books as a win for Real Madrid. What did you think of their overall performance?
Well, fairly comfortable in the end, wasn't it? Thought they controlled the middle of the park well. Going forward, there was some really nice incisive play too. It's a good result for them.
And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting next to me here on the commentary gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham United midfield man, Stuart Robson. And if this game lives up to its billing, we're in for a riveting occasion. It's Real Madrid facing Real Madrid.
Yes, thanks as always, Derek. We've got two good teams here, so I'm anticipating a really good
Opportunity it is. Rivaldo. Marek Hamšík. It's with Ødegaard. What can Real do from this position? Ødegaard. Can he put them in front? Can they stop it going in? Rafael Leao. On the ball, Rafael Leao. Leao, he must finish! He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. Ginola. Now with Bale. Martin Ødegaard. And Real with the ball again. Kaká. Pedri. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Ginola. It's with Ødegaard. Anthony. Real Madrid have been awarded the free kick. And he's done well to tip it over the bar. Well, not quite the corner he had in mind. Goalkeeper has it. Pedri. Sloppy in possession from Real. Well, in terms of added time, a minimum of 1 minute. And Baston, and in with a real chance. And a goal to open the scoring. No wonder they're celebrating.
Well, here we can see just how good this goal is. It has everything. Skill, pace and power. There was no stopping him there.
The first half here comes to an end. Substitution for Real Madrid. So back in business, the ball moving again, and Real with a bit of work ahead of them. Van Basten. Gareth Bale. Clean challenge. Martin Ødegaard. Here's Ronaldo. Salah. No, high-quality defending. Van Basten. Bale, real chance. And it's in! Real Madrid firmly in charge here.
Well, as you can see, this is absolutely brilliant. He's such a good runner with the ball, and it's a great individual goal. Brilliant from him.
Martin Ødegaard. And he read it well defensively. Could reduce the deficit. A goal! Just what they needed. Still plenty of life in this match.
Well, here's another look, and you can see what a good finish this is. He holds off the defender brilliantly and keeps his composure. That's a great goal.
Well, they are committed to making the substitution here. Well underway again. It's a narrow 2-1 lead as things stand. Pedri. Just 20 minutes remaining now. Martin Ødegaard. Salah. So plenty of forward momentum from Real Madrid here. And this could level it.
Well, just listen to the noise in here. These Real fans are doing everything to get their team over the finish line, and there's not long left now.
Well, he's certainly not alone. Rafael Leao. Real Madrid attacking, and they have to give it a go with time not on their side. And the keeper with the ball. And there goes the final whistle. It ends in defeat for Real Madrid, much to the disappointment of their supporters.
Well, Derek, not quite good enough today. Yes, they only lost by 1 goal, but never felt they were in control of the game. A frustrating day all round for the coach to think about for the next time.
And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. I'm Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and alongside me at the microphone is Stuart Robson. And without doubt, a match with the potential to bring genuine excitement. It's Real Madrid, and they take on Arsenal.
Well, I'm excited by this encounter today. Both teams have a good game plan, both teams can be physical, and both teams have creative players. It could be a case of who wants it more.
Gareth Bale. Determined defending. Schick. And Real Madrid have it back now. David Ginola. And they continue to advance. And a lot of options here. Must take the lead here. And it's in! 1-0. They've breached the defence.
Well, as you can see, he's a dangerous runner with the ball. He has such good balance and pace. That's a top-class goal, isn't it?
On they go again, and Arsenal know they need to wipe out that last goal. Gareth Bale. Oh, what an opportunity! Ivan Rakitic. Rakitic has lost it here. Bale. Aina. Rakitic. Got to it easily, the keeper. Ledley King. Arsenal have given it away. Bale! And there it is, the goal they wanted for security. They lead by 2 now. They can breathe that bit more easily.
Well, here's the replay, and just look at that power. That's almost unstoppable. That's a great strike.
So the ball rolling again. 2-0 the score. Anthony. And so it is, the first half story has been written. So the second half underway, and it's going to take a colossal effort from Arsenal if they are to turn this around. Rivaldo. Ginola. A real opening now. And just failing to bend the run enough. And the flag has been raised. Rodriguez. Sheik. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. It's Arsenal's turn now. Rivaldo. Oh, he's through here. And a goal! What a magnificent display. It's such a one-sided contest here.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just look how well balanced he is. He knows he's going to be under pressure, but he shows great composure to hit the target.
Well, on they go again, and Real very much in control. Vardy. Zambrotta. A very effective challenge put in. Ginola. Anthony. It's there for him. Still could be dangerous. And not the best clearance. Schick. Vardy. And a goal. It was served up on a silver platter for him.
Well, just look at the defending here. They've made it so easy for him in the end. That's just not good enough.
They will now make use of the substitutes bench. Back now to the goalkeeper. Well, we're inside the final 10 minutes in this one. Vardy. Seko Fofana. Schick. And cutting it out. Marek Hamšík. Rivaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, in terms of added time, a minimum. So there goes the final whistle. Real Madrid victorious, and their fans are going to be happy with this.
Well, Derek. Comfortable win in the end. Fully deserved their victory because they dominated every aspect of the game. It was a really good result for them here today.
Bro, nice team you have. Defender Marcus Forlan, Shevchenko. Good team, bro. Nice team you have, bro. Keep it up.
Well, the weather forecasters promised us an agreeable day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. I'm Derek Ray, and delighted to have Stuart Robson sharing commentary duties with me. And with the game just moments away now, this really ought to be a superb watch. It is Liverpool taking on Real Madrid.
Well, I'm excited by this encounter today. Both teams have a good game plan, both teams can be physical, and both teams have creative players. It could be a case of who wants it more.
And that's a straightforward stop. Ledley King. Marek Hamšík. Rivaldo. On to Hamšík. It's with Ødegaard. Anthony. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Zakanyi. Well, there's a really stylish piece of running. Martin Ødegaard. Bale. Now with Ginola. And he's through here. And a goal! Now they have their opener, and now they can celebrate.
Well, as you can see, this is absolutely brilliant. He's such a good runner with the ball, and it's a great individual goal. Brilliant from him.
So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Real chance. Well, fantastic reflex action from the goalkeeper. Well, they stopped them in their tracks. And a throw in for Liverpool. Jamie Carragher. Zakanyi. Promising sequence. Iniesta. A routine save. And with that, the first half draws to a close. Second half underway, with Real looking to build upon a positive first half showing. Mo Salah. Andriy Shevchenko. Zakanyi. Can he do it? Superb stop. Pressing like that will help the cause. Meunier. Shevchenko. Wasteful from Liverpool. Bale! Well, he really wants his brace.
Well, he looks so bright today. His movement has been excellent.
Both substitutes who've been getting ready will come on at the same time. And danger still. Günther. John Barnes. Gravenberch. Barnes now. But he's certainly not alone. This could square the game. Oh, a goal for Liverpool, who are now on level terms.
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
And with play stopped, they will make the change now. So underway again here on the back of that leveller. Useful looking position, you've got to say. Gravenberch. 10 minutes to go then.
Well, what a final few minutes we have here. And the fans are certainly playing their part. But can they take one of these chances that come their way and win this game?
At this late stage, Real Madrid doing everything in their power to grab a winner. Owen. Mo Salah. Can they forge ahead? Oh, timely challenge, and still an opportunity. Oh, a goal! And an own goal at that. Well, not part of the script, was it? So, and the referee says that will do it. It's the end of the game, and it's a victory for Real Madrid. Their fans are going to be happy with this.
Yes, Derek, there wasn't much in it, to be honest. Really competitive game with chances at both ends, but they probably just about edged it overall and deserved the result in the end.
And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. I'm Derek Ray, and adjacent to me in the commentary box is Stuart Robson. And we can't wait for this one to start, with justifiable cause. It's Real Madrid, and they face Venezia.
Well, Derek, as is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
Now, who can he play it to? Now Zambrotta. Just the clearance that was called for. Bale. Bale! Oh, that's a magnificent volley! What a thumper! And far from simple to put it away, yet dispatched seemingly with ease. If ever there were a reason to get emotional about a goal, you've just been exposed to it.
Let's see this again, because the delivery into the box couldn't be any better. Played into just the right area, and then the shot is emphatic. He strikes it with such power, the keeper has no time to react. What a good finish.
Diego Forlan. And on to Zambrotta. This could be the equaliser. And a goal! An end-to-end game, and they weren't behind for long.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just watch his technique here. He just hits through the back of the ball with such power. There's no stopping that.
So in business once more, on the back of that very important equaliser. 1-1. Anthony. And Real's creative tendencies coming to the fore. Must take the lead here. And a goal! Just like that, they're back in front.
Well, just look how he holds off the defender. He keeps his balance and he still hits the target. What a good goal that is.
Well, 2-1 it is here. Gianluca Zambrotta. Well, they keep the ball moving. Fuller. Oh, did so well to deny him. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. Diego Forlan. And still danger here. And there it is. An almost intuitive piece of finishing.
Well, here it is again, and I feel a bit sorry for the goalkeeper. He makes a good save to start with, but where are his defenders following in? Instead, it's the attacker who's alert. He gets to the ball first, and it's a good finish.
Well, back underway here, and they've split the 4 goals between them so far. Gianluca Zambrotta. Plenty of support here. Well, from that position, he really should be doing more to work the goalkeeper. And so it is, the first half story has been written. So the two teams have switched around, and the second half is underway. Lizarazu. Gianluca Zambrotta. Bale. And cutting it out. Diego Forlan. Fellaini. Just the challenge that was required. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. Hamsik coming away with the ball. Well, the outcome is a free kick here. Into the final 20 minutes. Well, he was a long way from goal, but that didn't seem to bother him.
Well, he won't strike a football much better than that. That certainly had the keeper worried.
Forlan. Fellaini. Oh, quick thinking to win it back. Effective looking pass. And level it is in the closing moments. Can Real Madrid change that? It is to be a throw-in. Well, Real Madrid are going to make the change now. Xavi. Fellaini. Rudi Völler. And that is going to be all for this game. Well, we were treated to goals, but no winners in the end. Stuart, what did you make of it?
Well, Derek, it was certainly entertaining. Both sides had periods of the game where they were dominant, but overall, I think a draw is just about the right result.
Hello, it's great to be with you. And no problems at all on the weather front as we get ready for this match. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. And with the atmosphere really building up nicely, we should be in for a terrific contest. It is Liverpool, and they take on Real Madrid.
Well, thanks, Derek, as always. The scene is set, two good teams, a great playing surface, and a vibrant atmosphere. It has all the ingredients for a really exciting game.
Liverpool have given it away. So deflection, and it will be a throw-in. Cruyff. Ryan Thomas. Lucas Piazon. High-quality defending. Attacking possibilities for Real. Real Madrid have been awarded the free kick. Well, you might say, taking everyone by surprise. He didn't miss by much.
Well, this is all about his technique. The ball seems to gather pace the closer it gets to goal. That's a really good effort.
Not the pass he had in mind. Thomas. Johan Cruyff. Ekitike. He's in here. And there it is, 1-0. Their efforts have been rewarded. And look at the celebrations. And back underway. 1-0 it is. Martin Ødegaard. Well, the last touch came off the defender, so a corner now. It might still be problematic. Chance for the leveller. This could square the game. Superb save.
Well, he should score, of course, but that's a brilliant save.
Good tackle. Ryan Thomas. Johan Cruyff. Ugo Ekitike. And Real come away with it. Lucas Piazon. Ball played nicely. Thomas. Well, he read that brilliantly at the back. Well, a really good run. That's meat and drink to Van der Sar. So 3 minutes of stoppage time it'll be. David Ginola. Ugo Ekitike. whistle then. We're at the halfway stage in this match. So the ball rolling again, second half underway. Will Real be able to up their game? That's useful play. But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Bale. Lucas Piazon. Cruyff. Ekitike. Went in strongly, decisively. Anthony. Ginola. And the pass not quite accurate enough. And a throw in then. So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. And support available. No problems for the keeper. Anthony. And they need to get tighter. Guti. And a chance to level it. Surely. And a goal. The keeper couldn't stop it. Real Madrid on turns.
Well, you have to admire this bit of play. Just look how he runs with the ball. He always looked in control, didn't he? That's a brilliant goal.
Now they're going to alter things. Here's the substitution. Just 10 minutes remaining here. Cruyff. He read the situation defensively and did his job. 5 minutes of the 90 still to go, and the teams cannot be separated. If Real Madrid could come up with a winner at this stage, it could be decisive. Well, the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. And there is the referee's whistle for full time. Even Steven here, they can't be separated. We were treated to goals. And Stuart, interested to get your verdict.
Well, Derek, what a good game it was. Plenty of chances, some good attacking play.
Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me in the commentary position is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player, Stuart Robson. And no question, this ought to be a game that gets pulses racing. It's Real Madrid versus Marseille.
Well, thanks, Derek, as always. The scene is set, 2 good teams, a great playing surface, and a vibrant atmosphere. It has all the ingredients for a really exciting game.
Martin Ødegaard. David Ginola. Nicely timed tackle. Iniesta. Edwin van der Sar. Ledley King. Roberto Carlos. Rivaldo. Ginola. It's with Rivaldo. Hamsik so masterful when on the ball, but what will he do next? And it will be a free kick to Real Madrid. Can they forge ahead? Iniesta. Well, made it look routine, but read it well. Rivaldo. And a very good challenge. Well, this could be a chance for Real Madrid to jump ahead from a corner. And a goal to give them the lead. They have their reward.
Let's see this again, because the delivery into the box couldn't be any better. Played into just the right area. And then what a great finish as well. Good connection with the ball, leaving the keeper with little chance. It's a great goal.
Given away by Real Madrid. Now, who can he play it to? Oh, this could level it. Oh, dealt with by the goalkeeper. Marseille will get the throw in. Pressure applied. Can they make something of it? Iniesta. Well, he read that brilliantly at the back. Well, totalling up all the stoppages, we'll have 2 additional minutes. Rivaldo. Can he finish? And danger still. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. So the ball is moving again. Marseille behind. Can they turn this around? De Jong. Valentin. Marseille moving the ball forward with purpose. Bale. And continues his run. Corner to Real as they try to press home their advantage. Time for a change then. Still not clear. Well, it comes to nothing in the end. Perfect challenge. Hamšík. Anthony. Ronaldo. Hamšík. And a goal! They've increased their lead, and they don't want to be throwing it away from here.
Well, as you can see, what a good bit of play this is. The build-up is excellent, 1- and 2-touch passing, clever movement, and a fairly simple finish. Great team goal.
So underway again, and a 2-0 advantage here. Couldn't find a teammate. Throw in here. Martin Ødegaard. Anthony. It's with Ødegaard. Good work from Marseille to win back possession. Roberto Carlos dealing with the threat. Real chance. Guerrero. Now with De Jong. And just 5 minutes remaining. Martin Ødegaard. So there goes the final whistle. Real Madrid victorious, and their fans are going to be happy with this.
Well, Derek, they were better than their opponents in all aspects of the game. They defended well. They dominated midfield. And they created chances as well. It was a
And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm Derek Ray, your match commentator, and alongside providing all the tactical analysis is Stuart Robson. And if this game lives up to its billing, we're in for a riveting occasion. It's Real Madrid, and they take on Real Madrid.
Well, a quick start to the game is all important here today, and I'm sure both managers will have drilled that into the players. But they also have to play with composure and a tactical understanding. It should be a good game.
Well, conceding the throw-in. Good challenge. Well, no excuse to give the ball away from your own throw-in. Roberto Carlos. Jamal Musiala. Roberto Carlos. Rivaldo. Hamsik. On to Hamsik. And a goal!
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just watch his technique here. He just hits through the back of the ball with such power. There's no stopping that.
Eden Hazard. Musiala. Zambrotta. Well, passing moves like this will keep confidence levels up. He succeeds in clearing it. David Ginola. Hamsik. Hamsik. And it's in! Beyond the goalkeeper, Real Madrid are level.
Well, just look at his strength here. He holds off the challenge, he keeps his balance, and he finds the back of the net. It's a wonderful goal.
So underway again, following the goal that made things level. Anthony. Nicely cut out. And he might be through here. Superb chance. And a goal! He's put it away. A celebratory moment.
Well, just look how he holds off the defender. He keeps his balance and he still hits the target. What a good goal that is.
Well, 2-1 it is here. And there it is, the half-time whistle. Well, it is advantage Real after the first 45 minutes, but there's a long way from being settled. Hamsik averting the danger. Well, it clearly was deflected, so it will be their throw-in. Danger averted. Gianluca Zambrotta. Bale. Real Madrid coming away with it. Gianluca Zambrotta. Anthony. Hamšík. There's still danger here. And I think the threat has been averted. Real Madrid have given us away. And back to Van der Sar. Just wanted to get it out of there. Well, we're inside the final 10. This could finish it! Well, just the tackle that was needed. And under pressure, that was a fine claim.
Well, this game is far from over. Will Real get another big chance before the end? The crowd certainly think so. Just listen to this noise.
And the referee brings this match to a close. Not the result Real Madrid were looking for. I wonder what you made of this.
Well, Derek, it was a hard-fought contest, which neither side completely dominated, but the result will certainly hurt them. They need to bounce back next time out.
And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. I'm Derek Ray, in position to bring you live match commentary, and my expert analyst, as always on these occasions, is Stuart Robson. And every reason to believe we're in for an entertaining match here. Stuart, what are you expecting to see?
Well, we've got everything needed for a good game here. Two motivated teams, a vibrant atmosphere, and some very good players. Let's hope we're not disappointed.
Really inventive stuff from Real here. A fine reading of the situation. Drogba. Lampard. Drogba. On to Salah. Moving the ball really well here. Full credit. Wonderful stop. Ledley King. Anthony. And on to Zambrotta. It's with Ødegaard. Gareth Bale. David Ginola. Roberto Carlos. Real find themselves in a position of menace. Not all that convincing defensively. Bergkamp. Mo Salah. Oh, that is truly wonderful! But it's no shock, is it? When you consider how capable he is, and that's why they've named him in the team of the year.
Well, I have to say, this is a player that has everything you need to be an outstanding performer and fully deserves to be in the team of the year.
So Real restart the game. Disappointed to have conceded. Can they find an equaliser? And tidily played. Big chance to get them on terms. They just couldn't stay in front. And now this match is all square.
Well, as you can see, he gave the keeper no chance there. He looked so confident, didn't he? That's a cool finish.
So back underway. One goal apiece here. Valverde. Bergkamp. Roberto Carlos. It's with Rivaldo. Hamsik. Now with Bale. And the referee has pointed to the spot. Penalty given. This to Rivaldo, and the spot kick is converted as coolly as you like.
Well, here it is again. He hits this so sweetly, doesn't he? That's a brilliant goal from a top-class player.
Well, back underway as we reflect on the goal that's made it 2-1. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time. Well, it is advantage Real after the first 45 minutes, but there's a long way from being settled. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Didier Drogba. Rivaldo. He's in behind. And the keeper there to make sure nothing untoward happened. Martin Ødegaard. On to Bale. Well, that's not textbook defending. Rivaldo. And a goal! There he is at the double. They just can't subdue him.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And then what a strike. That's hit with such ferocity. Certainly no stopping that. That's a great goal.
And time for the change now. So the ball is moving again. We've been treated to 4 goals. 3-1 the score. Gianluca Zambrotta. 20 minutes remaining. Keeping the ball moving. And they keep the ball moving. Well, honestly, I didn't mean to jinx them. Just wasn't a very good pass, finally. Martin Ødegaard. What can they do from here? Well, he was a long way from goal, but that didn't seem to bother him.
Well, he won't strike a football much better than that. That certainly had the keeper worried.
Bobby Charlton. Lampard. Rivaldo. It's with Rivaldo. Frank Lampard. Must score! And in it goes! They're getting closer. They're not finished yet.
Well, just look at his strength here. He holds off the challenge, he keeps his balance, and he finds the back of the net. It's a wonderful goal.
Well, back on. And the referee says that will do it. It's the end of the game, and it's a victory for Real Madrid. Their fans are going to be happy with this.
Well, Derek, they didn't dominate the game by any means today, but overall they had the better of the chances. Just about deserved their win.
And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm Derek Ray, and keeping me company here on the commentary gantry is Stuart Robson. And the general feeling is we should be in for a spellbinding occasion. It's Real Madrid taking on Chelsea.
Well, we've got everything needed for a good game here. Two motivated teams, a vibrant atmosphere, and some very good players. Let's hope we're not disappointed.
Martin Ødegaard. Zambrotta. Well, it's a very attractive passing sequence. Wonderful chance! Touched onto the woodwork. And away by King. Rivaldo. Now Roberto Carlos. Bellingham. Iniesta. Martin Ødegaard. What can Real do from this position? Bale. Cleared away. Gianluca Zambrotta. Locatelli. A danger here as he runs at them. Really important piece of last-ditch defending. Rivaldo. Rivaldo. Can they forge ahead? And a goal! 1-0 it is. They've been pushing for the opener, and now they have it.
Well, this is a very tidy finish, as you can see. He's under so much pressure, but his strength just allows him to hit through the ball cleanly. It's an excellent goal.
So underway again here, 1-0 the score. Iniesta. And just missing the target.
Well, they're at least making chances. Now they need to be more clinical.
Ledley King. Now Roberto Carlos. Rivaldo. Ginola. That is that for the first half here. So back in business, and Chelsea behind. Let's see if they're able to bounce back in this half. Well, when all was said and done, Stuart, he wasn't a million miles away.
No, he wasn't, because he generates so much power from that sort of distance. His technique is brilliant.
Ginola. Anthony. Bale. And he's made it a brace for himself. The defender's just unable to stay with him. And he's having a field day.
Well, as you can see, he makes it look easy in the end, but I think that's a good finish. He'll be pleased with that.
Well, they've decided to make a change. So underway again, and a 2-0 advantage here. Iniesta. Well, we have 30 minutes to go. Forlan could reduce the deficit. Rivaldo. Hamsik now. Rivaldo. Here's Hamsik. Well, moving the ball impressively here. Ginola! Superb chance. Well, last gasp defending, but brilliant defending. David Ginola. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Ginola. Ødegaard. Could be. Is it going to be? And a goal to settle the issue once and for all.
Well, that's really good awareness of the situation. He just places that beyond the keeper. That's a top-class finish.
Substitution for Real Madrid. 3 goals without reply. And that is that, the end of the game. It goes into the books as a win for Real Madrid. What did you think of their overall performance?
You're absolutely right, Derek. Their attacking play was excellent, full of energy and pace, and the midfield completely dominated the game. It was a great all-round performance.
Well, the weather forecasters promised us an agreeable day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined for analysis by Stuart Robson. And we're fully convinced this game will live up to its billing. It's Manchester United, and they take on Real Madrid.
Well, it doesn't matter how good your players are or what formation they're playing in, you have to earn the right to play. And I'm sure that would have been reiterated by both managers in the dressing room. It promises to be a really good game here.
De Bruyne. And it's teed up for Ronaldo. And a goal right off the bat. No wonder they're jumping for joy.
Well, here you can see what a good goal this is. He hits it so cleanly and the keeper has no chance. That's a great strike.
Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Anthony. This attack looks highly promising. Well, the keeper had plenty to think about with bodies around him. Well, he took care of it defensively. Cristiano Ronaldo. Pele. Well, they've given him too much space. Wonderful chance. And it's in for Manchester United. They are on a victory course.
Well, as you can see, he's a great talent. What a run, what a goal, and what a player he is.
So 2-0 now. Anthony. And danger averted. Well read. Bale. Anthony. And a good take under duress there. Pele. Pele. And with that, the first half draws to a close. Well, without putting too fine a point on it, Real really struggled in the first half. Will we see a response from them in the second? Rivaldo. Roberto Carlos. And moving the ball nicely. And a struggle to get it away properly. A goal! And it's very much game on here.
Well, when you see this again, the defending just isn't good enough. The clearance doesn't get enough height on it, doesn't get enough distance on it, and suddenly the ball's being played back into their danger area, and they don't reorganise themselves, and that's why the ball's in the back of their net.
So there we have it, 2-1. The outcome is a goal kick here. Hamsik. Ginola. Martin Ødegaard. Well, from so far out, it didn't appear to be the high percentage option. Close though, Stuart.
Well, he did have options, but that was a good effort in the end. He wasn't too far away, was he?
Bale. And here's Rivaldo. "20 minutes remaining. Pele. In with a chance. And couldn't keep himself onside. And teammates around him. Can he finish them off? Well, having been awarded the corner, they'll no doubt look to put the issue beyond all doubt. Well, Real Madrid are going to make the change now. Well, pressure building, another corner. King got it out of there. Well, using the space really well. But now can they push on? That's a routine take. Gareth Bale. Frank Lampard. Corner conceded, it came off the defender. And there goes the final whistle. It ends in defeat for Real Madrid, much to the disappointment